channel, but I'm gonna go ahead and make it today. And I wrote down some notes because I had a couple of people inboxing me saying they were depressed, and these are my notes. But I had a couple of people messaging me saying they were depressed and maybe they just need a little guidance. Maybe it's more people that's depressed or need a little bit of guidance. So you guys can comment below and I'll answer your questions, or I will give you feedback. So at one point in time in life, I was very depressed. So what I did was I figured out what triggers or make me depressed. And what made me depressed at the time was death, and I was like overthinking and stuff like that. So I'm gonna read some of the stuff I wrote. The first thing is, don't let anything you can't control stress you out. I can't stress that enough. If you can't control it, don't let it stress you out. Life is about enjoying and living. If you feel down, pray about it. You can cry, but once you cry and let it all out, literally let it all out. Don't go back to crying again. Get you a journal and write it down. Well, here go again. When you feel down again, write it down. Put it in a book. When you write it all down, release out your pain in your journal. Anytime you're hurting, whatever it is, life, death, stress, write it all out. And I put a lot of L's on all. Also, don't hold it in. You have to release it. Give you someone that'll actually listen to you and give you positive feedback. So, I used to hold my pain in at one point in time. I was like holding my pain in or whatever. And that's definitely not healthy, because every once in a while you'll break down. And when you're depressed or you have suicidal thoughts, you don't want to be alone. Not at all. So you actually want somebody to actually listen to you. Make sure they take it all in and listen to what you're actually saying, so they can give you positive feedback or give you some kind of guidance. Most of the time you want to ask somebody that actually been through it. So you're not going to know when somebody been through depression or something like that. But you want to really know when somebody else been through depression. Just ask somebody, be like, well, how did you get through this situation? Somebody went through something like a death, or you seen somebody stressed or struggling. How did you get through that? Because life can be hard, but life is actually what you make it. It's more of a mind thing. So that's when I said, life throw dodgeballs at you, but it's up to you to dodge them. Death doesn't get easier, but it gets better. Life can get easier, but you have to suck it up and put your pride to the side and go for what you want out of life. So if something is not going right in life, this is how I put it. So everybody don't have kids, but I mostly do everything for my child. But if something isn't going right in life, you can't dwell on that. Like, you can't dwell on stuff. If you can change it, then you change it. If you can't change it, don't dwell on it. But like, if something isn't going on in life, get your journal, write down goals that you want to accomplish and timelines, and make sure you accomplish them. It's up to you. Even if you've been in jail before, you got felonies or something like that, it's up to you to make your life better than what it is. Nobody can't just like sit up there and be like, oh, okay, I can help you. You got to help yourself. You can't think somebody gonna help you if you're not helping yourself, if that makes any sense. So that's when I said, write your goals down. Why I need to do that? Okay, write your goals down. Put a timeline next to them. Make them happen and accomplish them. You got it. And you got this. You could be your own best friend. You don't even need a lot of friends. You could just have one friend. Like me, I only hang around one person, and I be around him a lot because I do get depressed. Like, for me being so far away from home, sometimes I like being alone. You have to be alone sometimes because you could just, it take over you. Like, every once in a while, I say like every couple of months, I probably get sad, and I be like, dang, I really want to go home. I miss my family. Or I just think about stuff I've been into the past. Like, I was at one part in my life when I was deployed, like, I was like a wreck. I was so sick. My child lost her dad, and I was away from home from her for a long period of time. I stayed there for like a whole year, and it was just really just breaking me. But I can't talk to certain people. Like, certain people you can't talk to. Certain people don't understand you. So I got a journal, and I wrote everything down in my journal. Even with my child's father death, I wrote everything down in the journal. I told him how I felt about it and stuff like that. And I never let nobody read the journal. I still got my journal. Actually, it's upstairs. I even decorate the outside of it, but I wrote down stuff in my journal. and stuff like that. And I just released all my pain in my journal. I cried out loud. I prayed out loud. I know everybody don't believe in God, so you don't have to pray if you don't believe in God, but you can cry out loud. And then also I say, if you're getting bullied, don't take it to the heart. People will always have negative things to say, but don't let those words hurt you. You have to get over it and boss up in any way you can. Don't mix negative with negativity. Come out on top and make it even better. Make you even better. Make yourself a better person. So, find ways that you can get through stuff. Don't let people I don't like bullying, but people do that. That's what people do. People gonna bully you. That's life. People gonna judge you. That's life. But honestly, I don't care about what somebody say to me. I don't know if y'all care about what somebody say about y'all, but personally me, I don't care. Never did, never will, because at the end of the day, you pay your own bills. You take care of yourself, so why care about what somebody else say? Oh, yeah, I was going to make this video tomorrow and put it on my YouTube. So I said, if you ever need to talk, I'm available. My Facebook name is yada yada. My Instagram, yada yada. If I'm not available at the moment, I'll get back with you or within a few hours or less. So if any one of y'all need to talk, I'm here. I don't tell people business. And if you don't feel comfortable on my Facebook, I have a phone number. And you can just message me and tell me and ask me my phone number. But, okay, the most important thing about it, okay, be happy. Make the best out of every situation. You always come out on top. If you're always happy, even if it's a negative situation, you can just be like, okay, I failed this time. I can get back up and try again. So get back up and try again. What can go wrong? Get up and try it again. You're going to keep trying until you eventually get it right. So basically, life is a mind thing. Don't stress about stuff that you can't control. You can't take stuff to the heart. I can't curse because my mom going to watch this. And if you can control it, make it happen. Don't overthink it. Just do it. Always remember, life is about enjoying and living. Nothing is impossible to accomplish. Only you can accomplish your goals in life. And you got to make those things happen. So if you want to be successful, you got to make it happen, right? Right. But, if you say for instance, if you're depressed, you be crying all the time. You cry. You need to cry. You need to cry it out. You need to talk to somebody too, because if you keep it to yourself and bottle it up, it's just gonna make it worse. You'll start having anxiety attacks, panic attacks. You'll start overthinking. I feel like you need to release it. Even if somebody died, it's something about them. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I just said. Yeah, cause so you can, but you still. It's just how can I put this? It's more so of. It is a mind thing. It's more so of, okay, I can get through this. You gotta think positive. Even when you thinking negative, you still gotta think positive. I done been to a place in my life that I thought I had suicidal thoughts. I was like, dang, I really want to give up. I really want to give up. But yes, everybody go through depression. No matter how much money you got, no matter how happy you is, eventually it just hits you out of nowhere. But at the same time, every time it hits you, you don't have to you don't want to think negative. You want to try to think positive. Okay, I'm straight. Don't let it get to me. I done had, I think my most recent breakdown was probably 6 months ago. 6 months ago, I would find myself crying. I start overthinking. I was crying, and it just started breathing super hard. I started having a panic attack. But what I did was I was like, okay, calm myself down. Start taking deep breaths. I was like, come on, you can't think like that. So when I don't think like that, I just start thinking positive. I start thinking positive, and I just be so freaking happy. When I cry myself out, when I cry my pain out, or when I talk to somebody about stuff, or just be or if it's about death or anything like that, I just talk to people about my goals. But you got to have positive people around you too, because if you have negative energy, toxic people bring negative energy, and they just feed in that negative energy that you're around. You don't want to be around that. So you want to surround yourself with positive people. You want to stay out the mix. You want to stay low. You don't want to be around stuff like that. You just want to be happy. Everybody get depressed. Anybody get depressed. And you just don't want to be sad all the time. You want to be happy. You want to have suicidal thoughts. You want to try to make your life the best it can be because you only got one life. You want to live it to the fullest, right? So many people get depressed, but mostly it be at nighttime, though. Like, I be up all night. I don't know why, but I can never sleep. I probably go to sleep no matter how tired I am. I probably go to sleep at like 2. I have to wake up at 6. And I be tired in the morning, but I still don't sleep. I don't know if it's because I miss my family or I'm just far away from home. I wish I was closer. I don't know. But maybe it just, you just be depressed. You could be sad, but you want to try to get through those things. You don't want to be depressed. You want to make the best out of any situation. But honestly, my journal helped me so much. Like, at first, I was just breaking down every other day, every day. But when I started writing my pain in my journal and just how I felt, it's like it unleashed like a whole different level of happiness. Ever since then, I just be happy. So anytime I feel down or I just be thinking about something, like, people always see me and I'm writing in my journal. I'm either writing my goals down or writing stuff I want to do in life, like just good stuff. Yeah, you do go through depression like that. But at the same time, me as a friend, me always, even if I'm up, I'm going to make sure my friend is up. If my friend be like, okay, so just like me, I got a prime example. So my best friend be down because she had a situation with school, so she going to have to pay out of pocket with school, right? I'm there. It's your job to help your friend get up, right? If you already up, why won't you help your friend get up? That's only fair, right? Even if, okay, say for instance, you feel like, well, I got more than my friend. If my friend need it, I'm there just like that. It have been times like my friend have been like, oh, can I borrow $1,000? I'd be like, yeah, pay me back just like that. Like, it's no problem. You should be there to help your people. But it's only people that you can really trust. You just can't help anybody. It got to be your real friend. And honestly, in life, I done had probably 3 real friends that actually proved themselves to me that was my real friend. And this person is dead as my real friend. We've been friends for over 10 years. But anytime I needed her, she was right there. Anytime she needed me, she's just right there. You don't give people what they want. Just like you had to teach yourself, you could teach them. Like, anybody around me, I'd be like, oh, come on, let's save some money. Like, we saving our money up. We're going to save money because we got kids. We got to do this. Like, my friends don't have kids. My closest friends, they don't have kids. I'm the only person that got a child. They in school, but they do good for themselves. I got a friend in the military, and my other friend, she in college. They're my only 2 people I hang around. Like, I talk to people. I'm fine with cooling. I'm a nice person. Like, I can talk to anybody. I just can't vibe with everybody. Like, I can't be around everybody. Because me, I'm the type of person that I'm going to snap like that. Like, if I get irritated or people just bother me, like, it's going to be like that. And I'm just have to cut. Like, I can't be around people like that. But if they really your friend, you're going to teach them. Like, you're going to help them. Like, you're going to try to guide them through the situation. It's just not all about, oh, your success. Yes, you're successful, but help your friend be successful too. You ain't got to give them no money, but you can help them come up. It's different ways that people can get their own money. Like, you can help people with different stuff. Like, now, somebody put me on to something that they thought was successful and that I should do, even if I put a little money in it. And then as soon as I learned about it, I told both of my closest friends, that's what I do. Okay, if I can get money, okay, you say you can make how much money doing just this? If I invest a little money into this and I can do that, I wouldn't have go told both of my friends. That's little ways that you can do it. You cut them off. Oh, I don't have no problem with cutting people off. That's okay. I got you. Look, I don't have no problem with cutting nobody off. So in my life, I've always thought I don't know. I ain't really never had no heartbreak, but as soon as I see somebody toxic, I cut them off just like that. A toxic person, I can't deal with stuff like that. So you have to You have to cut people off. Just like your mama be like, oh, this person not really your friend, and this person not, or this and that. I never had really too many problems with bad friends, because if I see somebody that's going down the wrong road, I only give them a certain amount of time. And if you don't do it right, I'm not going to talk to you no more. You can text me, you can call me. It ain't that. It ain't that. I feel like you're a bad person, but I just don't vibe with you. I can't vibe with you because I just can't. No, that's the thing. So, okay, prime example. So when I was in training, I had so many people tell me they were gonna write me, right? So people wrote me. Well, one person wrote me. I had one friend to write me, right? Everybody else wrote me when something happened, when something negative happened. Everybody want to write me and tell me about it. That's not your friend. That can't be your friend. If they just rhyme for stuff like that, for all the negative stuff, that's not your real friend. But as soon as I graduated, I only had one friend there. You're gonna know who your real friends is. You're gonna always know who your real friends is. If you can't like catch on with a vibe, like if you can't do stuff like that, I really don't know what to tell you. But me, I can catch on with vibes. Like after a certain amount of times, honestly, I give people one chance. You get one chance, and if you don't do right, then that's it. Because if somebody really your friend or really want to be with you, all they need is one chance. Why you giving second chances? You need one chance, and that's it. One chance is enough. Because if it was the other way around, they wouldn't give you two chances. You get one chance at life most of the time, so why keep giving people chance after chance when they just keep messing up? You get somebody one chance. If they can't live up to their word or they can't do right, then it's time to cut them off. You don't get no multiple chances. That's all you need, one chance. I put that with everything. A good friend is somebody being there for you. Like, through the bad times, through the good times. Not only when it's good, or not only when you want me to be around because it's negative. Your friend's going to lead you in the right direction. I feel like being a good friend is, oh, you see me doing this and you know it's wrong. You know I shouldn't be doing that. You know I shouldn't be doing that, but you allow me to do it. That's not a good friend. A good friend going to tell you the right thing to do. They're going to guide you in the right path. If you like, say for instance, they're going to try to tell you the right thing to do. If you don't listen, that's you. They're just on you. But that's what I consider a good friend. My friends are clutch. Like, I don't have problems. I don't have friend problems. Because if somebody don't do right, I just don't talk to them no more. I just let them go. That's with relationships. I haven't been hard. I'm thankful that I never been hard up on nobody. Or I haven't had to worry about stressing, like having money issues and stuff like that, because I don't let it stress me. If I was ever broke in life, I wouldn't tell nobody and I wouldn't let it get to me. Because at the end of the day, it's just money. Like, yeah, it's just money. You can find your way around stuff. Like, literally, you can find your way around stuff. It's like little holes and secrets in life that you can literally get through. Little hoops and stuff. I got you. Just inbox me. I be responding back if I'm awake or if I'm not busy at work or something.